Do you have like a favorite from the project?
Yeah, Miss Me When I'm Dead.
Do you go out a lot? Like, do you like to party a lot, or are you more like an inside type of guy?
Performing is the best
First.
part as an artist, personally, I think.
Yeah.
Do you get nervous before you go on stage?
I got options. I want you, I want her. No.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Bro Code Podcast. Thank you guys for joining and tuning in. Shout out to everybody that has been supporting the recent episodes. We love you guys so much. Today, we have a very, very, very special person on. Very talented artist. Somebody who has recently been blowing up like crazy. I can't get this song stuck out of my head. It's been constantly on my For You page every single day. You're probably wondering, who is that person? Well, it's none other than Kee Nola. Thank you so much for joining us today. How's the LA experience been so far?
Shit crazy, bro. This
Yeah?
shit, especially coming from where I come from, is like a whole different experience.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, you're from New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it your first time in LA?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This shit fast.
What was it like growing up there in New Orleans?
It's good and bad too, but that's for anything. So
Yeah.
that shit was dangerous though, for real.
Yeah, congrats on all your recent success, by the way.
Appreciate
That intro, I was not lying. I'm doing quite literal every day. Every other scroll is party girl, and that song. On my way here, I'm like, damn, it's stuck in my head so much. Even when you just came in, I was like, I gave my heart to a party girl. What was the process like of making that song? How long ago did you make that song?
I made that song in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah?
I think I recorded like 5 songs that night. Then I got out of the bed, I'm like, fuck it, I'll do one more.
Yeah. How long ago did you make that song?
I think I made that song in like November or December. Oh, damn, 2020.
Damn. So a good minute ago.
Yeah,
What's your is your writing process? Do you like freestyle, or do you like to write it down?
I say whatever come to my head, bro.
Yeah, me as an artist, I used to I tried the whole writing thing out, like
Yeah.
writing it out in your notes and then going in there. And it's cool, but I feel like that always works better, especially as like someone who's constantly thinking of different things to just go in there and say what's on your mind.
I'm an in the moment type of person, so I gotta be like that. I can't write.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can't do that shit. But I used to write though. Like I used to write all my songs down in just one take, them bitches.
Just one take?
Just one take.
What's the fastest you ever made a song?
Probably like 10 to 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Damn, that's quick.
Yeah.
That's quick.
What's the longest you ever taken, like, make a song?
Probably like 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
That's still quick.
Yeah, that's still really quick
Yeah.
for like a long period of time for a song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you come to LA, it's your first time here. Where have you been? Have you traveled a lot? Do you like traveling, or like what's that experience been like?
Yeah, I like traveling, man. I've been to the observatory.
You said you went to the Griffith Observatory?
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay, fire.
Seen
How'd
the
you like
Hollywood sign and shit. Shit look just like GTA, bro. It's crazy.
Nah, that ass. Was it hella traffic up there? Like getting up to the
Yeah.
observatory? Yeah, it'd be. I've been stuck in like 40-minute traffic just to get up there and down.
It takes a minute sometimes.
Shit crazy.
I wanna kind of dive in more about your artistry in the music, because you're 21, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still got tons of time. I want to know, in your opinion and like in your eyes, what do you think is the hardest part of being, a young artist nowadays, and what do you think like the easiest part is,
The hardest part is really
or the most exciting part?
the hardest part really is just like breaking that barrier down. And like, cause if you a younger artist and you just like first starting out, like comparisons just gonna come. Like you just gotta find a way to just make your own name. The most exciting part about this shit is just like seeing new shit and meeting new people for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like attribute your most recent like success to?
What you mean?
What do you like? I saw you went from like 15K streams to like 700K streams in under 6 weeks. And I was just wondering,
How does that feel?
that growth, like how does that feel? What do you attribute? How do I say this? What's the reason for that success? What do you believe? it is?
Hard work, like what really got for real.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna lie, I can't even take like credit for this shit, cause I prayed for this shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, I think that's something that a lot of people get, like, it's a big misconception because a lot of people think like, oh, one hit wonder, overnight success, this and that. But something that people don't realize, and I think from someone who's also in the industry, is like these things don't just happen overnight. Like even though it might seem like it, someone might see you for the first time today on their For You page, Instagram, whatever, and they'll be like, oh, this guy's an overnight success, blah, blah. But little do they know you've been grinding for years and years, and you're just now getting your moment.
Real shit, bro. I've been busting my ass 7, 8 years, bro.
That's how long you've been making music, 7, 8 years?
Yeah.
How old were you when you started making music?
I was like 14 when I recorded my first song.
Who's your biggest musical inspirations? Like who inspired you to start making music?
I'm gonna say my biggest musical inspiration, like for sound wise, is like the SoundCloud era, like Juice X, all the guys. But like person who really got me into like rap was Kevin Gates. Like
Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting character.
Yeah, I know.
Kevin Gates is a funny man.
You gotta be that nigga
Say, man.
crazy shit.
Every time I see a Kevin Gates headline or a video about it, it's always something.
I have to stop and watch the whole thing. Bro.
Yeah.
So like Juice X, those are the people that inspired you.
Yeah.
That's
I had a quick question. How did you like get into music? Like what made you be like, oh, I want to be an artist, bro?
I was in a marching band. Well, no, being in a marching band introduced me into like the creation process of music. But like what made me want to become an artist was heartbreak, for real. Yeah, this girl had broke my heart or some shit, and I made a song about it, and I got her back.
Yeah. That's always the best music.
Do you use music as kind of an outlet for you?
Yeah,
Like-
for sure,
Okay. Yeah.
for sure.
Do you I got a question just because, I make music and I like to obviously draw real experiences and bring them into the songs that I make.
Yeah.
Who's this party girl? I think everyone wants to know. Is this about a specific person or situation, or is this something that's...
Yeah, that shit real.
Yeah? You gave your heart to a party girl, huh?
Because I don't want to talk about it though, but
Yeah.
that shit real though.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I've been through some heartbreaks and made some great music out of it. So I think those experiences, leads to beautiful creations.
I think like the intimate shit be the best shit, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%. Especially when it comes from like a real place,
Yeah.
like something where you really feeling something, and then that's being portrayed straight into a mic. That's always the
That's
best.
the facts. I mean, shoot 'em up shit cool sometimes, but I don't hear that shit all day.
Yeah.
It don't get your like you don't feel that in your body the way you do
Yeah,
like
facts.
something like that. That's intimate the way you said.
Yeah, real shit.
I had a question. I was gonna ask. So, like, what do you think the first time you realized like music was gonna be like your full-time career? Like, what was like the defining moment like for that, where you decide like, hey,
I
like
couldn't keep a
I'm gonna do
job,
this
bro.
forever?
I couldn't keep a job, bro. I'm like, this shit ain't gonna work, bro. I gotta do something else.
Yeah.
You got fired
Shit.
from somewhere?
Yeah, I got fired from every job I ever had.
What was your first job?
My first job, a day after I graduated high school, I got a job at Smoothie King.
Smoothie King. Bro, I worked at a smoothie shop. That's crazy.
I was there for like, I think like 2 weeks. Then I went to college. And then I dropped out of college. Then I worked at Walmart for like a year or two, a year and a half or some shit. That was the longest job I ever had.
Mm.
But while I was working there, I went bought my studio set up and shit. So I started taking this shit more serious. Then I got fired from there. Then I was off work for like a year and a half. And then I got another job. I think I went back to Walmart. And I got fired after like 3 weeks or some shit. Then after that, I got a job at fucking AutoZone. And I was there for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. So when was the last time you were working a regular job?
2024, around that time. Probably like September.
Yeah.
Some shit. Yeah.
Well, dude, you came a long way. Again, congrats on all the recent success.
Once the label started calling me and shit, I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't doing this shit then.
What did you get fired for, if you don't mind me asking? Like
Missing too many days.
just not showing
I
up?
was late every day.
Yeah.
For real shit. I ain't give a fuck. So
That's how.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be the same way. If you don't have like a passion for something either, it's not something you want to do. You're not gonna put your all into that.
real shit
Yeah.
though.
On the topic of like of work, I'm curious to know your opinion on like, because for me at least, like this, what I do is like my dream job, right? But everything is like a dream job until you realize like it's still work. It's
Yeah.
just, if not more work.
Nah, fact.
So like, how do you separate the two? Like, what do you do in like your free time? Do you have any hobbies or like anything like that? Or are you just locked in grinding 24/7?
Shit, I really be on the game for real.
Game of choice? What's your favorite one?
College football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Play that shit. I can sit down and play that shit all day.
You play any like, you ever play like Fortnite? GTA?
Fortnite, yeah, GTA. I mean, I play everything, but like if I had to pick like one game, nah, I'm lying. WWE.
WWE?
That's my shit though.
I never played that one, but I used to play. We play UFC
UFC
all the time.
Yeah.
I wanna ask you about your opinion on, because I be seeing your TikToks everywhere, and I open the comment section. People like to compare you to Juice WRLD.
Mm-hmm.
How does that comparison make you feel? Like being compared to such a legendary artist like that?
I mean, it's a blessing and a curse, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, I ain't gonna say if it wasn't for Juice, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in now. But like, if it wasn't for Juice, I wouldn't be in this position I'm in.
Yeah.
But I mean, the good is the good and the bad is the bad. Fuck, niggas should be hating and shit, but I don't give no fuck.
Do you like does the hate ever phase you, or you just kind of see through it?
I mean, it do. Like, if I catch myself reading some shit, I'll be like, this nigga really think he know me. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
Nah, sometimes I mean I've never like really let like hate comments and like stuff like that affect me, but some there is sometimes, like you said, like you find yourself scrolling a little too far down, reading a little too deep into it, and sometimes it can affect you a little bit, but that's good that you don't really let it phase you that much.
Can't let it phase me, man.
Yeah, because people say all types of things. Every day I'm getting hate for something new. I'm like the internet's punching bag at this point.
Yeah, there's a hater for everything in this world. That's one thing I realized. So you ain't gonna stop nobody from being a hater. So you gotta just take what you got and run with it.
Do people ever like hate on you for like producing emotional music or like talking about your feelings and stuff like that?
Nah, cause I never portrayed myself as to be like tough or nothing. So
Yeah. And I think it's perfectly acceptable to be like
Vulnerable.
That, yeah, vulnerable in songs and music. Like that's what it's for, bro. It's like to get you through tough times. Like I know there's songs that I listen to when I'm going through like rough times, and I'm like, they help me with things. Do you have a song that like that where your go-to song when you're going through it, you're like, oh, let me throw this on?
Yeah, the motherfucking Wayne song, man. Damn, I forgot the name of that bitch. How the fuck I forget the name of the song, bro?
You said it's a Wayne song? You said?
Yeah,
Lil Wayne.
Oh, I feel like I know that song.
it's on the Carter 5.
The Carter 5. Oh, it's a good album.
Fire.
I forgot the name of the fucking song. I think X on the song. No, that's not Don't Cry. Damn, it's gonna come to me.
Yeah. So Party Girl's going crazy. Song's dope. People are loving it. What's next for releasing? You plan on dropping like an EP, album, touring soon, anything like that?
Yeah, I'm dropping the album April 18th. It's called Party Line.
April 18th?
Yeah, April 18th.
Fire.
Yeah, real soon.
Fire.
That's soon.
I gotta give it a listen.
I'm excited. Yeah.
We working on a tour right now. Big things coming, man.
How many songs are on that album?
I got 10 songs.
Fire.
No, 11 songs, 10 new songs.
Fire.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite from the project? Like your favorite song?
Yeah, Miss Me When I'm Dead is probably my favorite song.
And that's unreleased right now?
Yeah.
Okay, fire. Well, you guys are gonna get to hear that April 18th. That's sick. Make sure you guys go check that out. That's fire though. I love that. So is this your first ever album, or have you released a project like that before?
Nah, I dropped them. I used to drop them bitches like singles.
Okay.
I had to take a lot of shit down, bro. I used to drop like 20 song albums every month.
Just grinding.
Just dropping shit.
Oh, so you've been like making, how many songs would you say you've like made over your time?
Like since I started,
Yeah.
probably over 1,500 songs.
Oh, so you just been like pumping them out.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's what it takes though.
That's a grind that's like no other. I have a musician friend too who for a while, I think for like a year and a half straight, he was releasing once a week, every week, and I was like, how do you do that? Like I'd call him and he'd be like, yo, I gotta call you back later. I'm working on the release for this week. So that's a crazy commitment. That's a crazy grind.
Yeah, really.
But all the hard work and success, it's showing and it's paying off. So I guess that's all that really matters.
I had a question about, mental health being a big topic, and like, a lot of your music, like that seems to, that comes up a lot. And I guess my question leading into that is, how do you, yourself like take care of your own mental health? Like,
To be honest,
like,
bro,
you know what I mean?
I don't even know, to be honest. I feel like right now I'm moving so fast. Like, I don't even know if it's bad or if it's good right now.
Yeah, you don't even have time to stop and
Just
really
move
think.
forward.
Just
Tunnel
go,
vision.
like,
Sometimes that's how it has to be. So yeah.
Do you think with your recent success, like I've seen you all over TikTok, like just like Gavin, do you think TikTok has helped real music, or is it hurting it in some way?
It depends on who you ask. My opinion, I think it did. I think it did for real. But I mean, it also gave me an opportunity. So
Yeah, I had that conversation not too long ago actually about like TikTok blowing up songs, and I think my opinion on it is I think it helped because when a song is going viral and like blowing up on TikTok, that means that like majority of people like it.
Yeah.
It's like a very like it's a song that the whole world is able to hear and listen to, and I think that's super important. Like your song Party Girl that's going crazy right now.
yeah,
I like it a lot because it's something that anybody can listen to, and even if they don't speak the same language or whatever the situation might be, like they can still enjoy it and listen to it just because of the vibe that you bring in the energy you bring in the song. What's like what's your like day-to-day look like?
shit.
A day in the life.
I probably wake up, record for like 8 hours or some shit, and just play the game
Do you record every day?
every day.
Every day. How many songs do you have like a goal of how many songs you try to get out in a day, or
I try to do at least 3 songs a day, at least.
at least 3 songs a
At
day?
least. Yeah.
Man, I'm
High standards.
program.
Yeah, high
I
standards.
gotta get on that grind.
3 songs a day?
Yeah, at least, bro.
You're grinding, man. You're grinding.
I feel like as an artist too, do you ever feel like something you made even 3 weeks ago, you listen to it now? Because if you're recording every day, I know like when I'm super consistent in the studio, I'll make a song 3 weeks ago and I'll listen to it and be like, that's trash. What I made this week is 10 times better. And then the same process repeats, a week later, 2 weeks later, or a couple months down the line, you're like, yeah, that shit that I made a month ago is ass.
I'm like the total opposite, bro.
Really?
I'm like, soon as I record a song, I'm like, man, this shit ass.
Really?
Real shit.
You're already ready to go on to the next one.
Just better to do the next one.
That's fire. I guess that's a good mindset, because sometimes people just get too. I feel like people overthink a lot when they make music, so I guess that's probably a better mindset to have.
Yeah.
I ain't like Party Girl, bro.
Really,
I still don't see why people like that shit so much.
it's so funny you say that, because my biggest song, I hated it too. And everyone was like, dude, that's the best song. This shit's so hard. This man, I'm like, that song sucks. It was lonely. Do you remember how much I was like, oh my gosh, if I hear one more thing about Lonely, like I just hated that song, but it did so good and everybody loved it.
Yeah.
It was like a hit in
Yeah,
everyone's
facts.
eyes. So I think, do you value other people's opinions much, like a lot when it comes to music, or do you kind of just go with what feels best for you?
I don't really value opinions, but you gotta be realistic too.
Yeah, of course.
Like if you say like you post a snippet and like everybody's saying this shit ass, then that shit ass. Like
Yeah.
but like I mean, but it's still gonna be like haters and shit, but it's like a balance type shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite song that you've released?
That's a good question, bro. Late to the party right now. Right now it's late to the party.
Late to the party.
Yeah.
How long ago did you release that?
I released that last Friday.
Last Friday.
Yeah.
So you how often are you dropping and releasing music?
Shit, I don't even. Whenever I feel like shit, I'm ready to drop.
Yeah. And is that song that you released last week? Is that on the upcoming project?
Yeah.
Okay, fire.
So-
I gotta give it a listen. That's
It's hard, bro.
huh?
My best shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
How has the process been making like your album? Is there any specific creative ideas that you had, or like what inspired you? What do you like? What did you use for inspiration? Or you kind of just go in there and
So-
create a story?
My last tape was called "It's Not You, It's Me." So basically, like, she breaking up with me type shit.
It's not you, it's me. That's a great
This-
title.
Yeah.
So
No,
the single on that tape was "Party Girl." So this tape is called "Party Land," which means like, nah, I'm partying now. So the single from that tape is called "You're Late to the Party." So this means like she late to the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Party Girl's been out for a minute now.
Party
For a
Girl
amount of
been
time.
out since January.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Damn, that's crazy. And there's still people like today that are just finding out about it.
I know, it's
Realize.
crazy.
How do you feel with all like the overwhelming like success, especially like on your solo music? Like, what does it feel like to you?
Man, this shit. I mean, I always expected this shit. Like, I always knew it was gonna happen.
You just had that vision.
But it's just like, when this shit happened, it's just like, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, as you always believe, like, you always believe in yourself and you always believe that it could happen. But when it really happened, it's different, bro.
Oh, it's so different.
Yeah.
It's so different. I remember when I was like super, super little and I wanted to be a musician and I wanted
Yeah.
to be a YouTuber and all this thing. And like you start putting in the work, and then when you finally see the results, it's like, whoa. Because I remember when I got my first 1 million views on a YouTube video, I thought that was like, I was like, yo, nobody talk to me. I'm big stuff right now. You know? Like 1 million views back then when I was a little kid felt like 100 million views.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So that's insane. And I was going through your TikTok last night, and I was going through like some of your most popular videos, and I didn't even realize that I've seen you on my For You page like a couple years ago when you used to do like the guitar, the cover stuff like that. Do you play guitar? How many
Yeah.
instruments do you play?
I play guitar, piano. I play drums.
Fire.
Yeah, that's about it. That's it right now.
No, I only play guitar. I've been trying to get
You
into,
play
like,
guitar?
piano and all that. Yeah.
It's hard, bro.
But guitar I think is like the most universal, best instrument. In my personal opinion,
Yeah,
anybody
yo,
watching
I
this,
feel
don't
like
come
that's-
for me. It's only because that's the only instrument I can play. So don't come for me. But I think guitar, in my humble opinion, is
Piano's pretty sick too, though.
Huh?
Piano's pretty sick.
Piano's sick, but guitar is just like
Yeah,
pull a
there's
guitar out
something
of the
special
party,
about a guitar, yeah.
Yeah.
You start going crazy, and people. Are
There's some
Would you-
acoustics, bro. They go crazy.
Would you consider yourself like? Do you go out a lot? Like, do you like to party a lot, or are you more like an inside type of guy?
Man, it's like, I hate that shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hate
facts.
parties, bro.
Yeah.
especially in LA and like being in these big cities, it's like staying to yourself. Is
It's a
always-
waste of time. Like,
Bro, yeah.
everybody partying ain't doing shit. And I'm inside and I look where I'm at.
working.
Yeah.
I'd just be getting social anxiety, bro. I can't be in like those super public, like every
Yeah,
loud ass settings. I can't do that, bro.
Fact, especially where I'm from, bro. Like,
Yeah.
my nerves be bad any moment. Any moment.
Yeah, nah.
Real shit.
That shit cooked, bro.
What do you so like let's say 5 years from now, you know, obviously you're probably gonna be a even bigger artist. What do you want people to know you as? What do you want people to take away from your music?
That you could be yourself and like, I don't really care about what people think about you. Like, you could do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
For real, like, just believe in yourself. Even like when close family members and shit told me like, this shit is not like realistic. I still like persevere through that shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, real shit.
Just be yourself. That's all that matters.
In
I think people struggles too, like, and it's like I feel like people are always like pushing the message of like, oh, be yourself, and sometimes people just overthink that and have a hard time with that. So I think that's
Yeah.
a very important thing for anybody watching this. Be yourself.
Facts.
Don't be afraid to be yourself. Who cares if people judge you?
No,
Doesn't
counts.
matter.
Very true.
I see you got some crazy drip. You got the Ricks. You got the leather pants. Who inspires you for your fashion? Is this like I like asking people this question. Who do you go to for like fashion inspiration or like
Fashion inspiration.
when you were younger?
I ain't gonna lie, Kurt Cobain shit was crazy, but it wasn't nothing though.
Yeah.
Like Kurt Cobain really just threw on whatever he wanted to wear.
Yeah.
That shit was so hard to me.
Yeah.
Like, but really, I just be wearing what I like. Like if I see some pants that I like, just get them bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you into like rock music? Like you like Kurt Cobain?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Kurt Cobain is phenomenal.
Nah, for real.
What's your favorite Nirvana song?
That's a good question.
I feel like there's so many though. It's hard to choose.
Yeah.
It's so hard to choose.
It's so hard to choose. I'll probably have to go Dumb.
Yeah.
I like Dumb a lot.
And would you ever make rock music yourself?
Yeah, I got rock songs.
You got rock songs? Would you ever release something like that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
did
what I
like a
got
little
back.
EP based on like some like little. I had a little like rock emo phase. I think rock music's cool
It's more fun to make, man.
Yeah.
for sure.
I love like drums, like a real drum set.
Yeah.
And like hearing that, I think it sounds so sick.
Facts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where'd you get that hat from?
Shit, I don't even know. Somebody gave me this bitch.
That's hard. I like it.
I don't even know where this motherfucker come from, gang. Gave it to me in a pack.
Do you see yourself like moving to LA?
In the future, yeah.
Or like if you could choose anywhere to live, like LA, Miami, wherever, like where would you go?
Here right now, but I feel like once I move around some more, it might change.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Miami?
Nah.
Oh, bro.
We were just there in Miami for my birthday, and I was
Miami.
we came back here, and we were driving in this city, and I was like, man, I love LA, but Miami is just so much cooler.
Yeah.
It's so much cooler.
Yeah.
But
Wait, where have you been to? Have you traveled a lot? I know we talked about it a little bit.
Nah, I haven't traveled a lot. I just came from Atlanta. I
Mhm.
don't really like Atlanta though.
Yeah.
I'm going to I went to Chicago last year. That was cool. I fuck with Chicago. I'm going to New York tomorrow. See,
you're going to New York tomorrow?
yeah.
Fire. Have you ever been there?
Nah.
You're gonna love it.
That's
there.
fire.
New York's
New York's
pretty sick. Yeah.
I used to live there. The city is a different level there. It's huge.
Yeah.
So you're gonna definitely have you got like plans out there?
I'm doing like presser and shit.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Do you like cities or do you like suburbs type of vibe?
It's a good question, bro. I think I'm more of like a city guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm more, cause like I like being in the city and being around everything, but only for so long. Like I can only do it for so long. Like when I was in Miami, I was there for like an hour or 2 hours. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, we gotta get out of here. Let's go.
Are you like would you consider yourself like a lover boy or like a player?
I'm a lover boy, man.
Yeah. I assume so from your music and stuff.
Yeah. I can't hurt nobody, bro.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
If you don't mind me asking, what was your last relationship?
I'm in a relationship right now.
You're in a
Oh, yeah?
relationship right now.
With a
Okay.
girl?
All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I think the most important thing about a relationship is that you're both supportive to each other and 100% honest.
I just say at the end of the day, it's about choosing each other, bro. That's what matters for real. As long as
Shit.
each person is choosing the other person, that's what matter.
I have a question for you, because as an artist, I feel like we all have these dreams and goals and like certain levels we want to reach. What's a dream or goal of yours as an artist? Like for me, like one day I want to perform or sell out Madison Square Garden. Like that's one of my goals. What's that for you?
I want to do like an arena tour, bro.
An arena dude, that would be so fire.
Yeah.
That would be so fire. I feel like that's the goal.
Do you see yourself like standing in an arena like Madison Square Garden type?
Hell yeah.
where everybody's around. I remember I went to a Post Malone concert, and I was like at a stadium. It was like the old Staples Center, and I'm sitting there and I was just looking at him. I was like up in the like right in the seats and stuff. I'm looking at him, and I just saw all these lights, bro, around him, like all these people with their phones out, flash on him. And I was like, bro, that's probably such a surreal feeling standing there looking at all that.
For real. I'd probably trip out, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, yeah. When have you done any shows before?
Yeah, I mean, I've done like small shows and shit. But
Yeah.
not
Do you like
really
performing?
Too big. Yeah, I love performing, bro.
That's sick.
Performing is
like
the best
first-
part as an artist, personally, I think.
Yeah.
Do you get nervous before you go on stage, or like
depends.
excitement nerves?
It depends how intimate the crowd is. Like if it's like a real small crowd, I'll probably be nervous.
Yeah, very true. I feel like, for me at least, when I've done shows that it's like people are here to see me,
Yeah.
the nerves are always a little less. I always feel like I have a little extra boost of confidence, but it's like when you're doing like, when people invite you to come perform at like an event or something, it's like, hey, I hope you enjoy what I'm about to perform. It's like, I know you're not here for this, but so that's good though, that you don't really get nervous. I wouldn't say I struggle with that, but I always like, it's like
Yeah.
you get like that feeling and you like.
But after
palms
the
start
first,
sweating.
you be good.
But I feel like you got to use it as like your superpower.
Yeah.
It's like use those nerves, turn that into excitement, and just go absolutely crazy.
It's like playing football, bro. Be
Exactly.
nervous before the game and shit. After the first play, you good.
Yeah. Did you play sports growing up?
Yeah, I play
Yeah.
football.
Football? What
Wait.
position?
Outside linebacker.
Okay, that's sick.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
I played football, but yeah,
What you played?
I was a right guard. Yeah, and then a nose tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never played sports ever. I tried. Actually, that's a lie. I tried playing baseball when I was like 9, something like that. I had my first game, hit the ball. They were like, "Run to first base, run to this, that." I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, "What is first base?"
He ran to third.
And so I just started walking in circles. Left that day, and I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna be a creator."
This sports shit is not for me, bro. All right. But to end off the episode, I'd love to play a quick game with you if you're down. All right. It's called Lyrical Lie Detector. Okay. So we're going to read some lyrics. We're going to pull some lyrics from your songs, pull some lyrics from some other songs, and we're going to read off the lyric, and you're going to have to guess, is this from my song or is this from somebody else's song?
I bet.
All right. All right. Start it off. Baby, hold my hand while I chase this dragon.
Oh, that's Kee Nola, man.
Yeah. He ding, ding, ding. He got it, bro. You know what I mean?
I thought it was
He got
a little
it.
bit more difficult.
He got it, yeah. All right.
I gotta say the name of the song too.
Oh, you can? Yeah.
Leader, man.
Lita?
Yeah.
Fire.
Okay.
What do you think about Lita? Do you like that song? 'Cause
Yeah.
I listen to it. I like that song.
I actually like that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Inspire.
I've been up all night, no sleep.
I don't think that's Kee Nola.
You got it right again, bro.
Wow.
Right again, bro.
That's a tricky one. I don't think I would do very good in this challenge. I don't think I would do good at all.
I thought that one was going to get him. I thought that one was really going to get him. All right. Moving forward. You don't understand my struggle. Think I don't make any sense.
That ain't Kee Nola.
Got it right again. Trying to get
Actually, that is Kee Nola.
No, bro.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right. We're coming up on the end, bro. You're 3 for 3.
Last one.
Last one, all right? Whole lot of smoke in my lungs with a whole lot of love in my heart.
That's Leader.
You got it again, bro.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Leader.
Well, I guess this guy knows his stuff.
Yeah, he knows his songs, bro. 3 songs a day, freaking over 1,500 songs made, and he knows his lyrics, bro.
That's crazy.
No, to the T.
To end the episode off, do you want to tell the audience? You want to promote anything? Let them know anything special coming up? You have the ground.
All right, show in Chicago, April 19th. Partyland, April 18th. The album coming out. You can follow me on Instagram, Kee_Nola, KEE_NOLA.
There we have it. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, man. We
Sure.
appreciate it. Congrats on all the recent success. And yeah, we'll be bumping your music for sure. Bumping your music, and everyone on this watching this right here, you guys got to go bump it too. The link will be in the bio or in the description. So
Yeah, sure.
you guys got to check it out. But yeah, thank you so
Go
much.
check out Partyland.
No, for sure.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. Kee Nola,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Make sure you subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss when we drop a new episode. You also, for the people who can't watch right now, go check us out. Apple Music, Spotify. You can listen to the podcast on the go. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you for coming on. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
So
Peace.
See ya.